favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we'll move to item number 9, council member questions, comments, and announcements. John?
I got a bunch of questions, but I think I'll save it for another meeting. I have a particular citizen that is requesting all kinds of information from me. I need to clarify with Margaret.
He's going through me every day.
I bet he's going through you. He's going through me now.
He sent me a deal tonight, under the, code of the government code.
Yeah.
Saying we have to do the official newspaper every year. If you read that, it's talking about general law cities. It's not talking about homeless cities.
What about the selling homemade items at the garage sale?
That one I hadn't heard.
You got that one yet?
No.
Okay, I'll send it you whatever.
No, I haven't got
That's
that.
all I got.
With that, I got how many have family that's a suburban use, and how many have personal interest in suburban
Well, when
use.
we all agreed on that, we just agreed that you put it in whatever, the most we could get out. I don't remember we necessarily said River Oaks. I thought we said online, anything.
Yeah,
That you could get it out. And we gave it general, wherever you can get the cheapest.
Or things that can publish.
Yes, to get the information out.
there's no subscription cost.
And other deal was about ch02, the council meeting.
Line instructed DVR. It took me a while to get it ordered and in. It came out last week and put it in. I have one in there to put on YouTube right now. And I have to deal with lovely Texas.
Well, good.
That's nothing we guarantee anyway, or obligated to.
But it will be back on.
Okay. Steve, good.
Now, I have a question for the training, I'm just curious. So on the earlier motion that failed on a 3-2 vote, Robert's, or not Robert's rule, but the rules we operate under, which allow, if a vote fails, it allows one side to make a motion again to reconsider. So how does that work in a situation where the majority, you see what I'm saying? Does that change that rule or not? You follow what I'm asking?
Did you hear him, Betsy?
She's frozen.
I think she's thinking
She's on mute.
Mark, you're muted. Okay.
I only got every other word.
Oh, I'm
All right, now.
So let's say a motion, let's just say in a normal situation, and there's a 4-1 vote, and something is approved. Then in the same meeting, or let's just say, let's do it the reverse. On a 1-4 and it fails, right? Then later in the meeting, the one side can bring it up again, right? What's the general rule, and then how does it apply to the supermajority?
You're probably talking Robert's Rules of Order.
Okay.
Which doesn't apply to municipalities at all. You can find any rule you want in Robert's Rules of Order.
But on reconsidering the motion,
But reconsidering a motion would usually be raised by one of the persons who voted, if it passed, one of the ones who voted for it.
so in a situation like this where the majority was for it, but then it failed, does that then reverse? So the ones that voted against it
Would be the ones
winner?
who want to reconsider.
Yeah.
Now, but this is in a zoning matter, if you're talking about during the same meeting, I'm okay with that. But reconsidering a zoning matter, after the public hearing has closed and a vote has been taken, I think is problematical and probably would require reposting.
Yeah. Okay, all right, I was just curious.
Does that make sense?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah,
the preponderance of it makes sense, yeah. So it in effect reverses the norm Then it's just, it goes to the side that,
The
that
side
court
that
won.
lost.
Right.
In this case, the side,
But in this sense, the side that lost could vote for these two again, and if
no,
not.
this one is different because it basically decides that
One.
One.
Chases.
if you want to phrase it that way, would be the two that voted
Right,
against the motion.
right, yeah, that's what I was wanting clarification.
Yeah.
And you provided that, okay.
Is that what we're considering doing for?
No, I'm not one of those two, so I was just.
Well, it's a good question, because it's something that came up.
Doing it at a different meeting for a zoning case after the public hearing has been opened and closed and a vote taken, I think would be contrary to.
Right, and I didn't mean a different meeting.
Yeah.
While we're at it, how are you, Betsy? We haven't seen you in a while.
I didn't hear.
I said, how are you, Betsy? We haven't seen you in a while. Marvin doesn't turn my
Hi, are
microphone
you
on.
Betsy? We haven't seen you in a while coming from the wonderful mayor.
Yeah, Marvin doesn't have a microphone on.
Say it again.
Can you hear me now, Betsy?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
I said like 3 times ago, I asked how you were doing because we hadn't seen you in a while.
I'm so sorry, yeah, I know, and thank you for letting me do it this way. I'm doing fine, I'm not totally isolated, I'm going to the office, but I really am limiting my meetings. I'm just more careful than most. So, but thank you for letting me participate this way.
We appreciate you. Good to see you. Darren? Yoeli? Dan? Only thing I have since it is mostly council here, with a couple in the audience, obviously, things like tonight aren't easy. I do appreciate everybody's respect and the way that we go about it. We're all on the same team and we're going forward. So,
Yep, amen.
thank you to the 3 in our audience who have remained. We're adjourned at 9:27.